If you say who the thief is, the illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
It's illegal to say who the thief is in a GoFundMe if somebody steals off you. Did you hear that? I wanna watch this with you guys. That's why I thought I'd start a thing, but it's got a screen share button. I might have had a bit to drink. Don't tell anyone. I can do a screen share, but I ain't got a tab open. He's seen this. What's going on with the Lego? I used to love Lego. Man, when I was a little kid, man, if you told me Lego were an evil, I'd have laughed at you. So right, now then, if I watch my own stream with these headphones on, I'll be able to watch it on my... If I watch
I just have to wait.
If I watch it on my own stream with the headphones on, I'll get the same delay that you guys get, right? That might be confusing. I might just want to watch it on this, right? Why is my act like that? Because I've had a bit to drink. I might have had a bit to drink. Screen share. I got arrested because of Lego. That's the one. Miss.
At least I'm a free man until my court case.
Can I go back to my thing now so I can see all
The illegal act that I committed was mentioning that Josh stole the Legos in our GoFundMe. So if you say who the thief is, then that is illegal for us to do that.
It's illegal.
Now I just have to wait for court. And honestly, I'm not excited. My entire life, I was taught if you steal from people, you get in trouble. And if you help people, you get rewarded. But I guess I was just taught a lie. By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
That's wrong.
I couldn't
That's what I wanted to say. That's the main thing I wanted to say. When it's like doing the right thing, I was wrong. And I got my friends into trouble, and I did this and I did that. That's wrong. That's not what you did. That's what the bad person did. This part.
By me trying to help and do the right thing, all I did was just screw everything up and get all of my friends in trouble.
No.
I couldn't fix anything.
The bad
and now with all the
got your friends in trouble, and the bad people are breaking things. That's what it's like being a good person. You do the right thing. It's not going to fix everything because there are bad people that are fighting against you. That's the war that you're fighting. You can't take that burden and say that's my fault. It's not your fault. It's their fault. I know it's hard to sleep sometimes when you know that something that you've done has brought pain to the friends around you, but it's not you that's brought that pain. Doing the right thing has hurt somebody so much that they've lashed out at the things that you love in order to make you feel like that. Like they're having the very effect that they want. Do you see what I'm saying? That's not you. You can't take that burden, man. You can't take that burden. You can apologize to your friends for whatever's happened to them, and in front of them, accept responsibility for what they're going through. Absolutely. But you can't then sit there and say, oh, by doing the right thing, I'm the one that caused this to happen, because that is absolutely not the case. By doing the right thing, you forced that evil person to be even more evil. They've got just one step closer to snapping, to breaking. They're gonna lash out like a tiger that's cornered. You know what I mean? It gets more and more and more vicious the closer it gets to being captured or killed. Do you see what I'm saying? They live on this, man. They thrive on it. And they know that, that is our weakness, right? Empathy. So obviously they go for the people nearest to us. But nah, man, that's spoken wrongly.
all of my friends in trouble. I couldn't fix anything, and now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail.
See that part? That's fucked up. I haven't really got any further than this. I got to that part and I was all like, oh man, I don't want people to think like that ever. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that shit to go through a person's head. So I thought I'd watch the rest of it maybe with you.
But I finally accept my fate. I failed, and now it's time to go home.
I don't think they did fail. Like, I don't know much about how it works in America, but basically, this guy that they were trying to sue, the police took the papers to him. Now, it's hard to say no to a police officer. When a police officer says, can I take those papers and serve them to him? And then comes back to you and says, oh, no, I didn't want to accept them. You're like, that's not the way the law works. You were supposed to just, like, as soon as they touched his skin, let go of them. We all know this. I know this from some car program that I used to watch when I was a little kid, where they used to go steal people's cars and be like, you've been served. Boom, get the sports car. Whew. That's the part that I cared about. So I wasn't even paying attention. And I still learn this stuff. And yet the police officer comes back like, nah, you don't want the papers. You can't give them to him. These are not real papers. Like, what the hell? At that point, man, that would have been upsetting. Because now he knows what's coming. You're not serving him today. You might as well go home and think of another strategy to catch him at another point, you know? But when they gave up and said, nah, this is too much, he's throwing too many accusations at us, I understand the frustration of it. I really do. But it's such a shame that they then said, like, oh, let's just let him be and go start a GoFundMe. Because it's too late then, you know? They're not going to let you be. You let them be because you've had enough. Start a GoFundMe. Ask people like me who've already got nothing. Ask us to, out of sympathy, maybe you could spare a bit of change. That bit of change, by the way, matters so much more to us. You know, stuff like this, it's like, GoFundMes have got like real good things, and this is one of them. If the people that lost the money had just lost it and had absolutely no recourse and then started a GoFundMe, I've got no problem with anyone who gives money to that GoFundMe. If you've got, you know, if you've got enough money to give these people money, obviously it's going to a good place. I just think it's such a shame that these evil people get to sit back and watch as we all contribute, as people like us are the ones, absolute innocent people have to compensate the victims when there's a perfectly legal route for the evil person to be held accountable, and they're just so rich that they're able to sidestep it, you know, to the point that nobody's got the energy to go up against them, man. Like, nobody's got that kind of energy. So sad.
But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So he rings the doorbell, and he's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said,
I sort of heard that as I was setting up the live stream. How can you deliver a message? What do you mean? Well, I can write it down. What? That's such a normal thing, and it makes you wonder about the IQ of some people. Like, I'm of an age where we used to have house phones, and next to your house phone, you'd have a little pot with a bunch of pens in it, because the pens always ran out, and a little sticky pad, a little notepad, and that was there next to the phone. And when the phone rang, it was basically like such an event, such a novel event, that people would run to the phone Phone's going, get there first. And whoever got there first, if the person who they were after wasn't in the house, you got a pen and you wrote a message. You just said, could I take a message? Oh, it's for my brother. Okay, what did you want? Yeah, a Pokemon card game at Will's house. Do you know what I mean? What do you mean? How can you take a message? I overheard that part and I just thought, what on earth? So, I don't know what's going on with the youth these days, man. Can't even take a freaking message.
And it's like, is Mr. Snyder here? I was like, why? I was like, can I deliver a message for you? He's like, how could you deliver a message? He said it just like that. He was like, just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest. Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known.
Included in the warrant are Legos.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I'm now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now. Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on?
So without exaggeration, I think this evil guy might have said that he thought Ben had a bomb or was planning to plant a bomb at his house. Like, no exaggeration. I know no one else is going to go as far as to say that, but that's the kind of thing, that's the kind of danger that could be kept redacted legally, and yet obviously cause non-bailable, no bond, you know what I mean, get this guy, stop this from happening sort of situation. If he said the dude's turned up loads of times, he keeps making threats, and now I believe he may have an explosive device and be trying to plant it on my property, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. It might be a lot less than that. It's just me thinking, while I've also got lager in my brain for the first time in over 7 years, I drink at barbecues. I have a lager at a barbecue. I get just drunk enough to entertain the kids because I don't drink ever, but I'm not teetotal. You know what I mean? It's not like I ever had a problem or anything like that. I just don't drink. And so I like to have a drink. I just never get the excuse to. A barbecue seems like a fair excuse. You're out in the sun with a fan. You know what I mean? Can't have too much, but everyone else is having one, so why not? And I usually end up being crazy Uncle Jonny, you know what I mean? Saying a few just random stuff because I know it's going to be funny for the kids. So I don't usually drink under these conditions. I feel a little bit woozy and stuff. This is a serious topic, but how can you possibly take it serious? It's about Lego. It's so sad, man. I know Lego themselves aren't involved. It's not Lego, it's Bricks and Minifigs. But I've seen the adverts. Like, I took Bricks and Minifigs seriously. I thought they were a serious organisation. And now it turns out, I nearly ended up working for a Mormon company myself. I never really thought much of it. But they sort of made an effort to make it very apparent that they were a Mormon company, you know what I mean? Like, part of the interview process, it was like moving from one company to another, but you had to go through these interviews. And a main part of the early ones was explaining the background of the company and how it was Mormon and all the people in charge were Mormon and all this sort of stuff. I didn't think anything of it, you know. I knew that they were the kind of people that keep themselves to themselves, they keep the money internal, and so I never had any expectations of getting promotions. In fact, I kind of wanted to end the contract because the severance pay was so freaking good, you know. I got to go home to my fam. I was working away at the time, and I just thought, yeah, give me a bunch of money and send me home. That sounds like a right laugh. I'll do that, thanks. But if I'd got the contract, I wouldn't have been sad about it. It was a good contract. Where we at? Yeah. I don't think Mormons are an evil organization. I'm aware of this. You know what I mean? They're very sort of close-knit, which a lot of communities are. You could say the same. There's a lot going on, like in that real country, isn't there? The one country that is real has got a lot of the same sort of, you know, keeping it close sort of thing. But that's normal, right? If I was in charge of a country or a religion, I'd want to do the same thing. I wouldn't want our people giving more to the outside community when there were still people inside my community that were needy. It feels like it makes sense in a certain way, but you don't want to break the law doing that, right? And it feels to me like in this case, the police are breaking the law.
What the heck is that thing? Think they let us on that?
Oh, yo.
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do. Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way to stop a bully? To stand up to them.
Yeah. If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's going to be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is going to be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico.
Anyways, part 3 is now live on my Patreon at patreon.com/RecklessBen.
Also on Patreon, you'll find tons of behind-the-scenes content, plus the movie I made that all the streaming services rejected once they saw how gnarly it was. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also, make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but I'm going to do it anyways. Everyone donate to this GoFundMe. I'm in Mexico now. The police can't do anything to me here.
Do you think he is?
Your day-to-day covered with Facebook.
I didn't mean to do that. That's some crazy one. Why does it say base 44 super agent on my screen now? That's not what we want to look at. Go.
44 super agents. Your life is chaotic. Set up personal.
Search warrant. Stand up. Step outside, everybody. No. Don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted with Legos.
Yeah, man.
The whole thing's
Flipping mad. Honestly, you've got to go check that out. You've got to go see that video all the way through, man. That was a roller coaster ride. The problem is sort of because of Patreon existing and stuff, you know what I mean, is like release stuff in the wrong order. So there was part 1, and then he posted the response, and then the response to the response, and then today he posted the live stream, and he also posted part 2. So that's the order he posted them in. But really it goes part 1, part 2, and then the other 3 in order, you know. But he's kept this one on Patreon for a while. I suppose, man, if you've got thousands and thousands of people that want to see what you say, it's worth money, I guess. It'd be silly not to, but I like to think that if I was in his position and thousands of people were subscribed to me and I was running around getting arrested, I like to believe in my heart that if I truly thought it was important, I wouldn't hide it behind any kind of paywall. You know what I mean? You can hide other shit behind a paywall, can't you? Just bullshit shit, you know? You've always got some bullshit that you can post. that people who really, really, really like you, not only are they happy to just give you money so that you can have a sandwich, but they're loving the extra content, even though they know, everybody knows it's shit. Like behind the scenes of behind the scenes or whatever, you know? It's the kind of bullshit that you wish you could post because it's an inside joke. And you wish everyone found the inside joke funny, but no one does really. Just the people that were there at the time. And a couple of other people who happen to like you enough to actually get it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm talking shit because I've had too many of these. What else is going on in the world? Bit of Columbo. I like Columbo. I've been playing this game with my...
The ground is right there, Atto. Just
these boys, man.
They was trying to just protect it and let it hit the ground.
Thousands of pounds playing this game.
Able to.
Thousands of pounds. They
maybe the
retire by
favorites
the
coming
time
out of
like
Mina and Zen and Atto. Maybe the favorites coming out of EU. I think a lot of people looking at Oski and Nas over in EU as well as potential favorites to match them. And then out of Mina, probably Roas and Killers. I actually think there's a good chance that TRK and Gossi, the 5-1-1 team,
computer game.
may just
you
be
know
able
what? When I was on Sonic 2
make some waves. And I don't know if Monkey Moon is going to be teaming with anybody or any of the other top players from the top teams. Maybe a Nush or Stallions or an R8's Muhammad Abdullah could make some waves as well. But we got Zen and Atto and Nupo and Drally. $100 donated already before the series got started. So shout out to Not Sexbot, who donated $100 for this prize in this best of 7. And maybe it's a preview of what could be the grand finals. In the semifinals of the 2v2 on the RLCS land in Dallas, Fort Worth, that got announced. It'll be the Middle East versus South America first. So if Nupo and Drally do win, they'll have to get through whoever comes out of South America. As Zen Natto just about to score again. They will now, as Zen's follow-up is in. And EU will have to play NA, whoever is going to come out of North America. I think people will like to expect Daniel and Beast Mode, but I feel like it's been a really long time since we've seen them in 2s for North America. So I'm not sure I'm ready to say they are clear and obvious favorites like they maybe once were when they played 2v2
11, 12 years
a bit more a long time ago.
15, so
but I guess they have a chance to prove in a couple weeks.
I'll take it serious.
Atto
Dad said,
is also streaming his POV. I know Zen and Atto were both live earlier. I don't know if Zen went back live to stream his POV of this match, but Atto is live if you want to check him out. I don't know if either Nupo or Drally are. Nupo's done a decent amount of streaming recently, but don't know whether or not he booted it up for this match.
He's got 4 of them.
Nupo
a bit of Rocket League on one.
Reset, dribble straight down into Atto. We saw Zen and Atto play Nupo in the past, but he played Nupo and Rawas. This is before the 2v2 teams had been really settled. Zen and Atto seem like they've been settled for a long time because we've seen them play in the Donathon together. Yeah, many months ago, they seem to be a Plan 2s team. But Nupo clearly not ending up with Rawas. He's with Drally as Drally 50s, and Nupo turns back on the ball. You never have to worry about Nupo trying to stay engaged in the play, especially when you're down. Nupo is probably the player you want on your team. Take some risks and find ways to get goals to bring you back. It's maybe when you're up by a bit that you could sometimes hope that he could rein it in here and there. Zen has pre-jumped this opportunity. Drally tried to use his last bit of boost in a flip to get a read out of the corner. Wasn't able to. Nupo 50. Tap over Zen, but Zen's just going to wait behind the ball patiently and eventually get his 50. 2-1 lead for Zen. That's a big dunk, but no quick follow. Nupo's actually the first. Nupo and Zen are both the first back to the ball. I thought Drally was going to maybe be close. But oh my goodness, Drally ends up doubling this one. I did not think he had another touch. I want to see his POV.
Why is it all
he sends it to the back wall. Oh, it's just like perfect off his flip. When you use your flip to launch the ball forward like that, before being able to get a read and adjust, it seems like you're not really going for the double touch, but Drally somehow maybe knew where that ball was bouncing off of that corner post and positioned himself with the flip to be in the spot to make the play. And now it's 2-2.
Well, I guess I found the limit. I don't know how, because yesterday I was doing 2 streams at once, so how live streaming one thing, like watching one thing on YouTube is a problem. How is that the limit? How is that the limit? Try that again. Oh,
Zen.
That was really bad.
Pre-flip demo.
That's bad quality.
Lupo not able to find anything here. Zen's camping out, waiting to see if
that's
Vatos going to get dunked back into the corner, but that's denied. Burger all the way to the...
You cannot watch. You guys are not allowed to watch me.
That's what is going on.
Zen and Atto, because they're just too good together. It just messes everything up. And apparently, I can't even turn down the quality of the stream on that one. Where the hell? Everything's just a button nowadays. I can save or report it.
I actually want to watch.
I can unpause it. I can't turn it down. Oh, there we go. Aha. It might be fear. It might, because I'm watching like a stream of a stream of a stream sort of thing. But if we turn down
I believe Drally POV here or no Nupo POV. Nupo is waiting in net.
Right?
Drally tries to force Atto up in the air. Nupo turns all the way around. And just never even jumped for this. I don't know if he thought for sure Drally was going to be able to get a touch.
Lego, guys. As if I was gonna. Yeah. I'm back big screen again. Let's say no to bricks and minifigs. If you want to sell your Lego, do it at a car boot or something like that. Because this is bad. This is bad. This is like game breaking bad. They ain't coming back from this. They can say the right thing and do the right thing at this point, and we all know it's because the law is forcing them to do that. No matter what they say, it's they can twist it any way they want. I kind of look Jewish with my hair like this in this album. I'm not, unfortunately. I'm really sorry. I don't want to start any conversations about that kind of stuff. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. You can be Jewish or not Jewish. You can be Palestinian or not Palestinian. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not Jewish. I just have mentally curly hair going on when I wear this hat. It just happens to look that way. Actually, my mustache is starting to get quite evil looking, isn't it? Like, here we go. No, that's wrong. It's got to... Yeah, somewhere around there. Mr. Bond. I've been expecting you. Yeah, we're getting there now. I want my beard to be about this, so I keep shaving it, I might end up shaving it again. Because when I shave it, I look like a normal human being my own age. But when I leave it like this, I look about 20 years older than I actually am. I don't mind, I like it. But I think if it was like down here, I might look like a bit of a wizard. Just stay tuned. We'll look forward to that. I don't know. Do you reckon I should trim it? Or trim the ends? Will that make it grow faster? Take care, everyone. Love you. Bye. Definitely go check out Reckless Bed and at least leave them a like. The boys trying one. I don't know how in this stream. It looks like we're stuck here forever. It's just this is oh no, I found the one. Take care, everyone. Love you. Bye. No, yeah, definitely.